Hey guys, Chase with Signature. Today we're going to install our light guards. We've got headlight guards, grille light guards, and I'll show you in a minute we got tail light guards. This is our what we're calling Style 2, but everything applied here also works on Style 1. So we're going to move on to the install on our brand new 2025 Devil's Red Quartermaster. And the cool thing about this thing is since we've done a lot of our prototyping on our old Grenadier, we can kind of go along the same process that you're going to go on. Everything's fresh, nothing's been taken apart. So this is a brand new truck. So how we're going to start is if you bought both our grille light guards and our headlight guards, we're going to start with the grille light guards. And personally, I would recommend if you plan on changing out these lights, go ahead and change these out while you're doing it, because just about everything, we're going to tear apart the same area of the truck. So what you're going to need first is a T27 Torx, and we're going to start by taking off the headlight area. So as we take off the headlight, there's a push tab right here. I like to start on this side and work my way down the top. Push tab on the top, that comes out. Go down to the bottom, run your fingers, there's another push tab, and then there's these two tabs right here. You'll notice these two tabs on the light guard slot into the grill right there. So whenever you're going to bring it off at an angle. Alright, now that we got our actual light surround off, we're going to move on to taking off this body panel right here. So we're going to start off, we got T27, T27, and then we got two T40s. Something to note whenever you take out your two T40s, the top one is significantly longer. So make sure you keep note of that. Alright, so taking actually the body panel that goes around the headlight can be a little tricky, so let's actually come a little closer. How we're going to start off is with this tab right here. We're just going to bend it a little bit, pull that out. Alright, we're going to go to the other side, pull up. We're just going to work this over the bumper. And now we're going to start at the edge, closer to the grill. Just going to work it. Get the push tabs right here to pop out. Go down the edge, and then pull it out. So you'll see, we look right here, we've got a lip, and this lip right here fits in right there. So that we want that to be the last piece we take out. We're going to move on to removing the engine compartment stripping. So underneath this weather stripping right there is these push tabs. So all we're going to do is take a panel remover tool, work it underneath. And you only need to remove what's on the grill. Alright, so we still got our T40 Torx. So what we're going to do is remove down, there's 4 of these T40s on each side of the grill. So we're going to take those off really quick. And all 4 of these are the same, and they're actually the exact same as this one, that one right there. Alright, so now we're going to remove these 4 screws right here. We've already got 2. So what you got to do, get your T27. Barely, you don't want to put any pressure on it at all, and try to lift up underneath the screw. You see there's this weird little shape around the screw. Don't lift up on that, you want to lift up on just the round screw head itself. Just try to work whatever tool you've got underneath it. Now if we give this a little tug, it's going to pop off. Oop. Be careful because these might go flying. Just for safety, you might want to pull these out. They're just little push pins, and they'll come out right with a panel popper tool. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to remove these 4 screws down here with our T27. Upload them. Alright, so now we've got this grill loose enough where we can get in behind these lights. But if you are going ahead and replace these lights, what you want to do, if you come here, there's 2 screws, same T27s right there and right there, and you can take this off right. You have to take the entire front of the bumper off to get to that. So we're not going to do that in this video. We're going to lean the grill forward, and down here we got 2 screws, okay? And both of those are T20 Torx. So all we're going to do, just barely loosen them. We're going to crack them so they're just barely in. Alright. So whenever you get your fog light covers in, you'll notice one side, one of our arms is going to be less bent in than the other. See how this one's more bent out? So what we're going to do is take the less bent side,
the longer arm,
on the longer arm, take it on the outside, bend it in right where that screw is, and we're going to just push the shorter side in. So now it's on. We're going to go inside, take our T25 Torx, tighten up the outside really quick. Alright, so now we got that on. So now we're going to push down on the inner one. Just bend it in. It's aluminum. Take my thumb, push it in as far as I can get it. And I try to slip out. See, I get it till it bites. Let's get it so it grabs. And then do the outside. Alright, so getting the fender panel back on can be a little bit difficult. So what you're going to start is that outside lip. You're just going to fish it in. Get it start. I like to start at the bottom. And then you're going to get this farthest tab in. Get that in. Going to take a little bit of wiggling. Alright, so putting this panel back in, we're going to start with this outer lip. Just push it in. And then we're going to push down and work all these tabs in. Alright, so we got these tabs lined up. So now we're going to go back in. We're going to pull this tab right here on the outside. I'm going to pull that, just try to get it in where it goes. Alright, alright. And now I'm going to push down to the bottom of this so it goes over the edge of the bumper. Push this tab in, and then it's locked in. So you might have this right there, and all you gotta do is a little pop. And then, as you can see up here, I've got a gap. So I'm just gonna push, and it all click together. Alrighty, so all I've done is reverse the process. So just go back to the video if you need to. Only reminder I've got is make sure the long screw goes up top, right here. And then the short thread screw at the bottom. Then you've got another 2, which are going to be that T27. So final part of reassembling the grill area is putting this gasket back on. So all we're going to do is take these little push tabs, push them in. Now for the easy part. So we're just going to put these light covers back on. Just pop in just like that, start on the inside. Alright, and now compared to the fog lights, these are a dream. Well, all we've got is our 4 OEM screws. I'm just going to put it right up. Just get them barely in, just to start, get them all in. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and stitch them all down. And just like that, there's a light guard. Cool. So now we're going to move on to our tail light guards. So you'll notice, so you want your lines vertical. And then you're going to notice on one side of the lines, there's 4 holes. those 4 holes are going to stick on the inside. Now I've already marked out this side. All you're going to do is set it on, and I like to get down eye level with it and see what about looks vertical. That looks good to me. So we're going to do that. We're going to mark our holes with a Sharpie. So I'm going to do this side, give out head level with it, whatever looks good to you. And all I'm going to do is draw a little circle. Now, I don't like to just drill straight into a brand new truck, so I'm going to take a center punch. I'm going to set mine to the really lowest setting since I wanted the setting. I'm just going to mark the center of the hole. And now we're going to grab an 1/8 inch drill bit to run our pilot hole. Just fit it up with that indent and nice and slow. So I like to start here with the top bolt, so I'm just going to run it into this slightly. Just going to work my way around. Alright, now that they're all in, I'm just going to go ahead and torque them down. Nice and slow. Alright, there we go.